Our next speaker is Mr. Brian Baker, President of the All Hill Student Council and third-year student in the School of Dentistry. Mr. Baker has been an active member of the Student Council for the past 3 years and has served on the executive board in various roles for the past 2 years. He's been an outstanding student leader involved in organizing many campus-wide activities, as well as advocating for the OHSU student body. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Baker to the microphone.
Thank you, Dr. Andreessen. And good morning, afternoon, to the graduates of 2019, the faculty, staff, parents and grandparents, honored guests and friends, and all the people scattered throughout the audience I've paid to laugh during my speech. Graduates, congratulations on reaching such an exciting and commendable milestone. Families and friends, thank you for supporting these graduates through this challenging and rewarding journey. Each of us here has invested time and immeasurable amounts of energy to be here today. I alone was in traffic for about an hour. The graduates also put in a fair amount of time and energy too. I'm honored to join you this morning, afternoon again, as the OHSU All Hill Student Council President. And now the part where I tell you something super inspirational, like you can do anything you set your mind to. But let me tell you from personal experience, which is basically watching thousands of TED Talks, that if all it took was inspirational quotes and great advice, then we'd all be rich and successful, paying for our own medical education instead of taking out student loans. But a lot of us know that's not the case. So what I'm going to give you instead is maybe a few practical tips that you might take with you. First, remove proficient at Word from your resume. Second, being an adult in the real world is basically answering and staying on top of your emails. You'll also fill out a ton of forms, W-2s, 1099s. You'll have a 401k, and you'll probably give to a 501c3. And despite my undergraduate degree being in accounting, I have no idea what any of those forms actually are. And look at me, I'm almost a full-fledged adult and doing just fine. So my point is just to do what you need to do and stay relaxed, because stressing out about those things doesn't really help anybody. Third, now that you'll have a real job soon and able to hit up all the best brunch spots in Portland, and there's a lot of them, let me just emphasize that just because you'll be able to afford it, you never need to order more than just one pancake. Trust me on this, I'm an avid cartoon lover, and I saw that giant stack of pancakes covered in syrup my whole childhood. From personal experience, just order one and see how you feel later. Fourth, stay on your parents' cell phone plan as long as possible. And keep reminding them how it saves everyone involved money. Thanks, Mom. Finally, while it's pragmatic to make checklists, don't be upset if things don't go exactly according to plan. I never thought that before today, before coming here, that I would have spent 5 years abroad working as an accountant in a city more rainy than Portland before even applying to dental school. But that worked out just fine, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I also ate 3 pieces of dessert before breakfast this morning, and I wouldn't change that either. Graduation is a time of transition for you and many people in your lives. And now, that time is here. So it's time to rip off the Band-Aid. These last few years have been relatively comfortable. While you prepare yourself for the real world, I encourage you all to continue to root for yourselves, and maybe, more importantly, to continue to root for each other. Stay connected. Remember that success is not a zero-sum game. Our diversity and depth of character across all programs helps us grow with and from each other. We come from many different places, backgrounds, professions, and so many different undergraduate degrees, like biology majors, microbiology majors, biology majors with minors in microbiology, even microbiology majors with minors in biology. We can look back to the beginning of our programs, the beginning of our undergrads, and realize how much we've learned and grown. The certificate that you're receiving today affirms the lessons and intangible traits that you've acquired: perseverance, integrity, resourcefulness, the ability to consume immeasurable quantities of caffeine. There are many people who aspire to accomplish what you have, graduates. You've acquired knowledge and skills that will help you serve people, heal them, and help them to live longer and happier lives. And I can think of no greater gift that we could hope to give. To the people out in the audience that have been paid to laugh, thank you, and I'll have payment out back in 5 minutes. Thank you all very much, and to the class of 2019, congratulations.